everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I made some Valentine's Day cards that I'm sending my grandbabies and some for my great nieces and nephews. And I wanted to share them with you. They are all featuring CottageCutz dies, which I absolutely love and are my favorite dies. So give me 1 second and I'll be back with the first. Alright, this is the first card that I made. They're all very plain and simple. This one will have a white piece of paper on the inside just because the red cardstock is so dark. But most of them will be completely plain on the inside just so that I can write a little note to each of the kids. I used some of my very old sentiment stamps. So I know they're retired. I can't even tell you which ones I used. I just did an A2 size card, used a heart die that I've had. I purchased from AliExpress forever ago, so I don't even know if it's available. But this is the Lovebug from CottageCutz, which I absolutely love. And I actually did 2 of him. One, what I did was I cut it all out in red, and then I cut it all out in pink. And then the only thing I had extra that I needed to cut out were the little bits down here on his shoes, because I couldn't get 2 of them. So, so there'll be another one in a later video. But this one is done in red. I used my white and black glaze pens for his little eyes. I put some of this right here, Spectrum Noir Sparkle that Crafty Bean Tina here on YouTube gave me on the vellum that I used for his wings. It just makes them sparkle. I don't know that the camera is really picking up the sparkle, but it's just adorable in person. I love his little chucks here that he's got on. And I also put some of the sparkle here on the little heart that he's holding, which is included in the die. He is absolutely adorable. Perfect little A2 size card. Something that you could, like I said, I cut out all in red, cut out all in pink, and then I made 2 little critters at the same time. So it's really easy to mass produce him. He is my first card, and I'll be back in 1 second. This is the second card for this set. And I did use their scalloped eyelid oval dies. Anything that is still available, I will link for you, as well as their little it says Happy Valentine's Day, but I just used Happy Valentines. Again, used some red cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. My white card base is a 110-pound Recollections cardstock. And just chalked him all up, or inked him all up with my Tim Holtz Distress inks. Did a little gel work on the heart and on his little muzzle and nose. Used my black and white glaze pens for his eyes and his little nose. I went over with the black glaze pen as well, so that it would look shiny and wet. I think the camera's kind of picking up how shiny it is. I absolutely love my black glaze pen. It's like one of my favorite things. And he went together real quick. He's another super easy, super simple of their dies. There's not a whole lot of pieces to him. His body's all one piece. Then you've got his 2 little paws and his muzzle. The little dot here for his eye that gives him a little patch on his eye there. And that's it. So, I mean, he's real simple to do. I used, like I said, my glaze pens for the dots on his eyes, and then the little envelope and heart. So he's another one that was real easy to make. I knew that that the little people weren't going to keep them. I know that they're not going to take a great amount of care with them. So, it's not something that I spent hours and hours doing, but I still wanted to pick really cute ones and make it as nice as I possibly could for them. So this is the second card, and give me 1 second and I'll share the third one with you. This is the third and final card for this set, and I'm hoping that you can see, there you can, the embossed background. I had decided to pull out some of my embossing folders, and I used this heart one from the Paper Studio for the background. Another of their CottageCutz stitched eyelet oval dies, as well as their stitched oval dies. The little dog is adorable. And I actually printed out some of my digital paper to get the design for the little shirt and her little hat. And then I just matched it up with some of my cardstock. And did again the Happy Valentines, which any of these that are still available, I will link for you so that you can check them out, because well, you know, if you've watched my channel at all, you know that CottageCutz is my absolute favorite dye company, and I have more of their dyes than any dyes that I own, any type of dye. I use my little, I believe she has a little black ball that goes for her nose, but I just use my black glaze pen for that and the eyes, and then my white gel pen, and then I did chalk her little cheek right there, and she is done. And I just fell in love with them. Absolutely think that the grandbabies and the great nieces and nephews are going to really be tickled when they get them in the mail. They're probably going to be happier about the $5 gift card for a Happy Meal at McDonald's. Not going to lie. But I still think they'll be tickled that they got a card in the mail. So this is my third card for this set. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I've got some more, and I'll be back with later on in the week, and a few more Valentine's projects that I want to share with you, that hopefully, if you like, you still have time to get whipped up and share with your friends and family and co-workers before Valentine's gets here. Alright everybody, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. And remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.